everyone, and welcome to Journey with the Kellers. My name is Amanda Keller, and today we are back in the Keller kitchen. So today we are going to be making a recipe from the Last of Us cookbook. Today's recipe is There's Always Time for Pancakes. Yeah. So this is when Joel and Sarah unwittingly avoid early infection by simply running out of pancake mix. So it's part of the TV series, okay? All right, so what you're gonna do first is you're gonna start with 1.5 cups of milk. And you are gonna take 2 eggs and put in with that. So here's 1, and here's 2. Okay. And then you're also going to put in with it 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Do I have a tablespoon in here? Woo! Not. Hold on, let me grab the other one here. I didn't realize I was that low in that one. All right, so let's get the other one. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And you're gonna go ahead and just beat that together. And you can do this in a bowl or whatever. I just chose to do it in a measuring cup because I already was getting the measuring cup out for milk. Even though I didn't really necessarily have to use this big of a one, but you know, it's just easier. Okay, so make sure that's all nice and mixed up. And you've got that done. Okay, so the next part is basically going to be your dry ingredients, and you are gonna need a sifter for this. So you're gonna go ahead and sift together how much flour here? We need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. So here is 1. And then 1/2. Okay. Then you're also going to need some baking powder, which is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So 1 and 2. Okay. Then you're going to need some baking soda. Oh, did I grab soda? Yes, I did. Oh, sitting right next to me. My goodness. All right, so for the baking soda, you're going to just need 1 teaspoon. Maybe. There we go. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Little doodad here. So 1/4 of a teaspoon of that. And then the last thing you're going to add to this is 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then you're just going to sift that all together. Okay, so once you get that all sifted together, you're going to add in your milk and egg mixture. Mix that up real good. Once you get it mixing up, oh, this was the one thing I forgot to tell you to prep ahead of time. You are going to need, is this 2 teaspoons? Yes, 2 tablespoons, I'm sorry, 2 tablespoons of melted butter. So you're going to go ahead and add that in. Okay. Okay, so you're going to give that a good mix up, and once it looks pretty good and mixed up, which you want most of the lumps and stuff to be out of it, so it's gonna look kind of like a soupy batter. Okay, you're gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes, okay? Once it has sat for 5 minutes, now you can either use like a skillet or a flat grill, whichever one you prefer to use. For this, you're gonna go ahead and preheat it on a medium heat with some butter. And then you're gonna pour the batter into the skillet or onto the flat grill till the pancake is gonna be about 4 to 4.5 inches around. Usually I use like a 1/4 to a half of a cup measuring cup in order to do that. So that'll be up to you if you wanna do that. You're basically going to put it on there, let it cook on the one side until you start seeing bubbles come up through the top and kind of starting to pop. There'll be little bubbles, so you have to really kind of watch for them. Once you start seeing the bubbles, that usually means it's ready to flip. So just kind of pull up the edge of it and check to make sure that it's browning. Flip it over and then just wait until the other side is brown. You'll just have to kind of wait. Sometimes I do kind of have to flip them back and forth a little bit to make sure that the middle gets done, because sometimes the outside will get browned and the middle will still not quite be done all the way. You'll see some batter still kind of squeezing out. So sometimes you might have to flip them back and forth a little bit to make sure the middle gets done. Then once they're nice and golden brown on each side, you can just stack the pancakes on a plate or something. Or if you need to keep them warm for a little bit longer, you could put them in the oven at like 200 degrees or 175 degrees just to keep them warm until you're ready to use them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for its 5 minutes, and then I will get them cooked and I'll come back and show you guys how they turned out. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so these are all done. They're looking really good. Turned out almost perfect, to be honest with you. They're nice and fluffy and soft, nice and firm in the middle, so you can tell that there's not any gushy batter roaming around in there. But yeah, they turned out pretty good. So I like to try for you guys while I'm trying the pancakes, I try them without putting anything on them, but of course you can put your favorite toppings on them. So we have some jelly, some syrup, some honey, even some honey butter. I think I have some Texas toast cinnamon butter in there as well. I might get that out, and then I'm gonna get some peanut butter out. There's all kinds of things you can put on top of these, including even chocolate syrup. If you want, you can make them a little bit more desserty. If you want, you could even put ice cream on top of your pancakes if you want to do that. So, you know, make them however you want. If you just want plain old pancakes, make plain old pancakes, okay? It does also tell you if you want to like avoid like a wheat flour, you could swap out the flour with like chickpea, tapioca, rice, almond, or coconut flour, and all of those will still make them so that they're nice and light and fluffy pancakes, okay? So if you want to check that out, you can, okay? All right, so let's just tear off a little. Let me make sure I get a good piece, but I don't want to leave a big chunk out of the pancake either. Here we go. Let's tear this little piece off here and let's give it a try. Okay, they are definitely very light, fluffy, very soft, and they're actually, even by themselves, are pretty good. Now, pancakes for me can go either way. Sometimes they're great by themselves. They have just enough sweetness in them that you don't taste too much of the flour and stuff that's been in there. But I have had some pancakes that without toppings on them, I don't think I could eat them. They taste like really floury and stuff. Like you get a whole lot of flour. It's just like there's just not enough of the other stuff mixed in to counteract the kind of floury taste. And of course, flour doesn't really taste that good by itself. So you can go either way, but these are actually pretty good. They have just a little hint of sweetness to them from the little bit of sugar we added in there. And so yeah, I really like that. Okay, you guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe if you like, or don't if you don't. Everyone have a good day. Enjoy your cooking. Keep your kitchen messy, and we'll see you later. Bye.